Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. This is Rio. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Holy, I just looked at how many people are here. You guys, you're flipping me out. I've never seen this many people before a live stream. Hello, welcome. This is a late start. Listen, I'm going to warn you, I got a little bit of chit chat to do before we get to the reactions. I know Becky has uploaded to her community tab. We're going to talk about that. And I know Amber has just uploaded a heartbreaking conversation with her ex. And we're going to talk about that. But it is the Saturday live stream. So you got to give me a little time to chit chat with my friends. I'll timestamp it afterwards if you want to skip it. Fair enough? Fair enough. Hello, everybody. You guys, Ella's still here even. My goodness, it's late. I think Megan was first. So hello to Megan. I want to apologize for the late start. I'm sorry to my European and UK friends. As you know, in the he's very excited tonight. He's very excited. It's Saturday. He gets to put his bum on the internet for hundreds of people to look at. And what's more fun for a cat than that? Right, right. Rio's #1 fan has the timestamps up for the last live stream. I only got a chance to click through a few because I have had a hell of a couple of days. So I'll go through this quickly because I know we've got a lot to cover tonight. Some of you know in the Discord, I had to call 911 and take my mom into the ER last night. She's fine. She's fine. Don't worry. She's fine. She thought she was having a heart attack. She absolutely wasn't having a heart attack. She's never had a heart attack. That's my thing, not hers. Uh, um, but nonetheless, we got to be careful. She's old. We got to be careful. But I'll tell you something. She's trying to get out of. I told you guys that she's supposed to be going away to her sister's for a little visit, which is going to give me a day or two of respite. Right, Rio. You don't need to knock the camera off or put your bum in the camera. So she's trying to get out of it. So she pulls this big sick thing yesterday. So I go, okay, do you want me to call? You want to go to ER? No. And then she says yes. So then I call. I see someone saying, hi, Janet. So I guess Mama Flake is here. Go to bed, Mama Flake. It's ever so late for you. So I decide. I said to her, you know what? I don't want to wheel you there if you're this worried. I'm not going to, even though we're very close to the hospitals, I don't want to wheel you there. I'm going to call 911. She goes, okay. So 911 comes. So we get the fire guys coming. Oh, the fire guys. And then we get the paramedics coming. And I'm telling you, narcissist happy. Happy, happy narcissist. All kinds of big, handsome people paying attention to her, asking her all about herself and how she is and caring about her. Oh, happy, happy narc. Smile from ear to ear. I haven't seen her look that frickin' happy in like a year and a half, 2 years. Easy, maybe. I don't know. But happy, happy narc got sad narc when they said, okay, we're bringing in the gurney. We're taking you in. She was like, oh no, I don't need to go in. I just need you to come check. They're going, no, you got you're claiming heart pains. You're going in. So she got aced out of her own game. So I kind of had to laugh at that. So then she thought she was coming home, and they decided to keep her, and it was because of some miscommunication. They could have actually released her last night. So I had to go get her. And in the meantime, I've fielded 7 phone calls from her about various things, and it's been a narc with dementia is a very special kind of human being, let me tell you. So I've been a little stressed out the last couple of days. So that's my story, and that's why we're late, and I apologize, and I thank you for your patience. Clearly there's a lot of you here, and that's okay. So now I've told a whole bunch of you all my personal stuff. That's weird. I'm not Amber. I don't feel the need to talk about any of that stuff. There's too many of us here tonight. I'll go into personal stuff later or whatever. Oh, you didn't say you got to see 4 fighters. Firefighters, yes. I did. And I did. And there was a fire chick too. And even the fire chick was hot. Like, they were hot. They weren't I see tubbies on the truck. They weren't the tubbies on the truck. These could have been calendar contenders. I don't know if you guys know, but the Toronto Fire Department has a thirst calendar they put out every year, and it makes a lot of money. It sells out all the time. We all like firefighters. Jamie, I have to say thank you. I saw Jamie gifted members right at the very beginning. Jamie, thank you for your always generosity. Yes, Pegasus, I know. We all know Becky has made a community post. Maybe I'll make a banner. We know Becky made a community post. We're going to talk about it. The firefighters were hot. Questioning your orientation? No, I can just appreciate hotness. Hot is hot, right? Oh, look, who's decided to come and lick his bum for you? Oh, he's being demure now. He covered his bum. So, let's just do it to it. I think what we'll do first is we'll look at Becky's community post. I skimmed it, so I didn't even get to read it. Ingeborg, thank you so much for the super chat. Ingeborg says Tritos for the man. And boom, right after that, boom, the wrong shoes. Says, I'm late, but did you see Becky's community post? Oh no, did Becky do a community post? Yes, we're gonna look at it right now. In case anybody, did you guys know? Hang on a second. Hang on. Guys, you're already making me in a better mood. I was in a pissy mood like for the last 24 hours. Here. Okay, hang on. Give me a sec. Wait a second now. Where is it? I made a thing. You're all chatting away, and I'm just freaking around with all my stuff here. There. Now we're covered. Guys? Becky! We love Becky, don't we? In case you didn't know, Becky has actually made a community post. YouTubers have various methods of communication through their YouTube channel pages. And if you reach a certain number of subscribers, you're given a community tab where you can post pictures and various thoughts. And Becky actually made a post on there recently. Might be a little snide and sarcastic tonight. I'm sorry. Kind of good, kind of back. Let's go. Let's look at her. I know you've all probably read it by now, and I just skimmed it, but it looked ugly. Why can't I make it big? Share this tab instead. Add to the stream. Oh, why can't I make it bigger? Guys, how come I can't? You know when you click it and it's big? I'm, I'm new at YouTube. I don't know how to do this. I'll just have to read it to you. You'll just take my word for it. I'm new at the YouTubes. Becky says, so I've been threatened that if I speak my truth, the law will be involved. Crying, laughing emoji. Look how I was publicly treated, but I'm being threatened with the law? I saw the breakup video, and the reason she's being so graceful with this one is because she thought I wasn't good enough, but this one somehow was. Yeah, we've been saying that, Becky, for ages. Bless your heart. I did everything for her, and just like always, I was treated like garbage. I suffer every day because of what I was put through, but I'm the one that has to stay quiet. How is that fair? Becky, if you want to come and talk to us, we will talk to you. I will give you 100% of the proceeds of the video if it isn't clear. Do it on your own channel, make all that coin, but if you'd feel more comfortable with people who understand, because trust me, I've just gone through 24 hours of the same kind of shit, girl. Can we all hold hands and not sing Kumbaya, but say, hey, what a runt, eh? And you people at home, you don't have to say runt. Neat, eh? You can speak for me. You can be my voice for me. What do we think of that? What do we think of that? I just see a lot of Becky, Becky, Becky. The law. What the hell is she? What the hell is she talking about? Daily hi from Australia. Not usually awake when you're live. I know. I go earlier in the week and 6 usually on Saturdays, but we're late tonight. I don't mind it later because look at how much better the lighting is in here. The galaxy light looks much better. The camera's a little wonky though, right? I know Pookie likes to keep her head cut off, but I prefer to be better centered in the frame. There. Now you can see the galaxy lights. Anyway. My community has a little treat for Becky. That's all I'm saying. We got a little treat for Becky incoming. She doesn't have to talk to me. I don't give a crap. I would love to just because I feel for her. I don't want money from it. I don't care about that. Emily says it's so obvious how Narc Amber has scared and manipulated Becky to the point of her being afraid to even talk about her abuse. It's disgusting. What could she sue her for? I guess she could try and sue her for, is it slander, the spoken one? But she's not going to win that. Thank you, moderators. Yeah, I figured we were going to need that one, huh? One stressed mummy says the law. Pookie, it's hard to prove slander, especially if it's true. That would even require legwork on your part in leaving the house. She's not going to do that. Becky is serving runt, yeah, in the best possible way. Got it. Slay Becky. Serve runt to the fucking runt. Becky, 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 Becky. All right, should we just dive in and listen to this? I know we're all just lathering to get at this. There, that's the best way. Look at him with his little monkey. So if you get upset, you just look down and you see him. See him? He has his little monkey. We're all about the monkeys. Look, I don't even have to see Jamie say it. I saw Jamie's name and I went, oh, put on live chat. I'm trained now. I told you guys I am trainable. And I have my headphones in. I'm all ready to go. Hugh Jass says my cats have the same monkey. Do they? He loves that monkey. He's got monkeys. He's got sloths. He's not quite centered. It's kind of bugging me, but I'm going to let it go. It's not a sock monkey, but it's just a little monkey. It's only a little. Okay, we're going to be looking at this broken heart picture for the whole time. I don't know what to say about that. Is there a way we could make Rio bigger than the heart? I guess we can just have both. I think this would be no Rio. Oh no, we don't want that one. Guys, I don't know. I guess this is the best one. This is the best one. All right. Let's go.
Say her side. All right, you guys. So Faline is here, and this is hard for the both of us, but I asked her if she wanted to, say her side or anything, because there are a lot of you who do like her.
There's no sides. Like, I don't feel like there's any sides to this breakup.
No, there's no sides, but I definitely want you to be able to use your voice. And this is the best way to do it. I went onto Instagram, and these were the top questions. And Faline already went over them to decide if she wants to answer them or not. And she said they're all fine to answer because obviously I
don't even know what to say. Is this weird? This is really weird, right? Why is Faline so quiet? Why can't she just speak into the damn mic? The audio's bothering me already. Like, Amber, if you're going to do a podcast style video, can you at least make the audio better, for God's sakes? It's annoying and it's weird. It's already weird. I know, it's weird.
I want her to be able to speak about what she wants to speak about. So
I don't remember a single one of those questions.
do you want to go over them again?
No, it's fine. Just throw them at me.
Okay. So the first question is, will you be moving out of state as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just want a clean slate. I don't know where I'm going yet. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I just know I'm moving. I don't.
Madison, I see you yelling at me that Becky posted. Do you see the scroll on the bottom of the screen here? We know. We already talked about it. Goodness.
Don't know where. Don't have a set date, but that's just a new adventure.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I feel emotional.
No.
We both keep going back and forth between numb and super emotional. And it's always on different times. When I'm emotional, she's numb. When I'm numb, she's emotional.
We haven't synced up our emotions yet.
No. Will you remain in each other's lives as friends?
I mean, we better.
We absolutely better.
100%.
100%. They're going to say the bestest of friends, the very bestest of friends forever and ever. Just like Crystal and Destiny. And Becky, my best friend. I'm never going to feel happy again ever. This is really weird. Cotton Dreamsicle says, hearing her cry rolled right off the screen. Hearing her cry, where did it go? Makes me giggle. Does this mean I don't have a sympathy bone? I don't know. It sounds disingenuous. It sounds fake. Maybe that's why it makes you giggle. It sounds weird, right?
This
weird?
That's still my best friend. Like,
Oh.
Best
Cry.
You want to be honest? I literally thought that you were going to be the one to cry during this.
Haley, thank you for your member chat. Haley says, is it just me or does Jade not sound upset at all? Well, neither one of them sound very upset. It's weird. This is weird. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry. This is a good reaction. I don't know what to say.
I don't know. I'm like,
Wow. Ooh, that's loud when it comes back in.
I feel very detached
So it's been working.
in this moment of time.
Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Jamie says, sympathy bones in the chat if you can't find yours. Thank you very much. And Victorian Beauty, member chat for 5 months also. Google broken heart. That is the second image. Of course it is. She never puts much effort into anything.
I have my moments where I'm crying. Like you said, I have my moments where I'm numb. But this moment it just feels like a surreal.
Yeah. And what I mean by it's working is like, because I'm the one who kind of made the rules.
Tell us about the drinking.
No sleeping in the bed together.
She made the rules.
I keep asking her if she's comfortable on the couch. She says it's cozy, so.
I bet it is.
All right, next question.
It's probably a big cozy dip that you just that couch is cozy. There's a big ass dip right there. She can just cozy right in there. She can probably curl up just like a cat. The big butt dip that's in the couch.
Will you keep the tattoos you got that have to do with Amber?
Of course she will, because she's still my best friend and I never want to forget her.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see a reason not to. My tattoos are
part of me,
a story of my life, my journeys, and people in my life. And Amber may not be my partner anymore, but she's still someone I love.
Why
that doesn't
though?
change.
Why? I just want to know why. Why? Is it just her sparkling personality? Because what does she contribute to a relationship? Seriously, you guys. What can she possibly contribute to a relationship other than her sparkling wit and being a very fun partner at all the playtime activities? Beyond that, I don't know. I need a little bit more than that. I like somebody who challenges me a bit, makes me a better person. Do you think Amber makes anybody a better person? Does she empower her partners? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
No, I'm not just going to erase her.
Do you think it's going to be hard to see the tattoos, though? Because I can't even imagine.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be,
no.
a whole new adjustment when we're not living together.
Like once we say our...
Oh, no, Ella. Yeah. No, Ella's warning us.
I was going to say final goodbyes, but I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's final goodbyes. I told you that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's just going to be us not living together anymore.
In two completely different states. But you love to travel. So.
I'll make my way to you at some point.
Yes, you will. In your words.
This is everything you say to somebody who's a difficult person to break up with. Sorry. This is everything you say to a person who you know is going to flip the fuck out, make it really difficult, and you just don't want any more of that drama. You just don't. And maybe she can't move right away, so she might be stuck living there for a while, and she doesn't need it to be. So she's going to tell her everything I'm going to find my way back to you one day, baby. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know all that crap. We've all heard it. It's ridiculous.
Why did the breakup happen?
In my words, I feel like this is probably the most adult relationship I've ever had.
Amber wrote that. Come on, don't tell me Amber didn't write that. That's Amber's goddamn words. Heroism, thank you for the super chat. Heroism says, I'm confused why all of her breakups are as follows. We still love each other, but we wanted to break up anyway, so it has to happen, but I love her. Yeah. You know why? Because that's the only way you can get away from her histrionic. That's the best way to leave a narc. Come on. She's literally said those words before. She has said, is this what you were talking about, Ella? She has said those damn words before. Come on now.
I feel, in my words,
In my words. Your words. Not the
I feel
script.
like this is probably the most adult relationship I've ever had. There was a lot of growth on both ends. And as you grow, sometimes you just realize you need different things than what you may have originally thought you needed.
Oh my God.
And that's what it came down to. We just.
Remember in the beginning, Faline said, I don't even remember those questions. Because they've gone over them before. Filming. Fair enough. Kind of think that maybe they went over the answers too. Think that maybe Amber wrote out the answers, gave the script to Faline to read, then took it away from her and said, just answer in your own words. I don't know. I know I'm really heavy speculating and I don't normally do that, but this is ridiculous. This is Amber's words. How did Amber grow? Aside from, we don't have to go to that low bar, but come on, as a person, has she really grown in the last 2 years? Maybe a bit. We don't get ranted at like we used to. She's settled down. We have to admit, she has settled down a bit. That comes with age. I don't know if that's growing up or just getting tired. This is ridiculous.
We don't give each other what we need.
Same thing, Becky.
In not all senses. That's not in all senses, but in enough sense that we just realized we may not be the best for each other. Or at least
Fragrant Swamp Girl, thank you for the super chat. Always so generous. Smelly and generous. I worked in PR for 20 years. These absolutely are talking points. And thank you for the super chat. Nicole says, you allow more speculation from omission, in my opinion. Yeah, she does. Listen, I'm the one that always has the reins on. I just wrote in the Discord something about you're speculating based on hearsay. I'm always the one that does that more than anybody else. But yeah, she opens up the whole community to allow for speculation. Of course she does.
In the capacity of a relationship. Like, there was no animosity.
Jamie?
There is no animosity.
Jamie? Why? I hate you people. I had it out of my head until yesterday. Someone dropped the damn thing in the chat, and I woke up. What's the line? The mistake line. Sometimes you make a mistake. That's the line that gets stuck in my head, and it was gone, and now Jamie made it come back. I can't even sing It's Friday because it's Saturday. Okay, how about I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. It's fantastic. Oh no, Barbie, let's go party. There, that should wipe it out. You're welcome.
At least from my end, there's
You
no
replace
ill
one
will.
vice with another, right? Oh no, Barbie, let's go party.
We're still in love. Like, I still love her. But sometimes that's just not enough.
Oh my God, this is Amber's word for word.
To
Word
push a
for word. Word
relationship
for
through.
word for word.
Yeah.
You know?
I've tried to explain that, and some people don't believe in mutual breaking up, and it is a thing. It's when two people agree to go.
Sorry, I'm giggling at everybody now singing Barbie, and I missed your super chat. Kaloka, Ali Aliakai. I try. Kaloka, thank you for the super chat, says she thinks Kentucky isn't for her. If she moved with and they're in Oklahoma, oh boy, is she in for a surprise from an Oklahoman. Is that where her mom is? I'm not sure. You can brush my hair.
They're separate ways, and we agree on that. As painful as it is.
I mean, I guess to those people, like, you're in a sense lucky that you've never had to experience that.
Yeah, because it's a different type of pain.
I'm sorry, I was watching the chat and I missed what hasn't she ever experienced because she's so lucky?
Like, you're
To go their separate ways. And it's a thing. It's hard to explain that, and some people don't believe in mutual breaking up, and it is a thing. It's when two people agree.
Yeah, because every breakup she's
to go their separate ways, and we agree on that. As painful as it is.
I mean, I guess to those people, like, you're in a sense lucky that you've never had to experience that.
Yeah, because it's a different type of pain.
This
for
is
sure.
definitely a different type of pain. Because, you know, if you...
So are they telling us that their pain from their breakup it's special and different? You guys, I don't know if any of you have been dumped before. Probably not, because you're all fabulous. But if you've been dumped, you don't even know how. Did you think you were in pain? You weren't. When it's a mutual breakup, special kind of pain. You don't understand pain the way they do.
End things on bad terms.
It's right.
You
That's
can
right.
rip that person from your life and just
deeper.
move on. But it's like,
especially if you're not in love with them anymore.
Yeah. And it's like you can just move on, move forward, and
Move
that's
on,
that.
but this way is so hard.
When you're still in love with a person, it's like you have to make that unselfish decision to say, I'm not what you need. And I will say it's probably one of the most mature things I've ever done.
Oh my God, there's these women.
So the next,
you know how Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Of course, nobody understands breakups like Amberlynn and Wifey. Apparently, she got a little parrot. Do you think Wifey's sitting on her knee? Think Amber has her hand right up her ass to make her talk like that, or is that just on her own? She learned the script. God, they're very special. They are so special, you guys. Their love is so deep. They're so mature. Okay. What I was going to say is, you know how Andrew Tate and all those guys, they have, like, Andrew Tate has Hustlers University. You know how all those dating coaches, they have online courses that people pay monthly memberships for? I think that Amber should teach a course in breaking up. Because nobody's ever done it like her, okay? Like, you guys, you might have been involved in some kind of breaking up situation, but you didn't do it right. Clearly your pain wasn't deep because you don't understand pain. I think that she should teach a course because every breakup she's ever had has been very mature, very adult. It's just very sensible. People just decide, guess what, Amber? I cannot give you what you need. And I think despite how much I am tragically in love with you, I just have to walk away. It's the hardest and most mature thing I've ever done. And as soon as I get out the door, I'm popping the champagne. Come on. Get real. Get real, Amber.
Question was actually, are you still in love with Amberlynn?
Of course.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Of course. I love her with all my heart.
All my
If
heart.
you could turn back time, what would you do differently?
There's a lot of things I would do differently.
Really?
Not move to Kentucky.
Yeah.
What?
I would have made sure I was in a better place emotionally, mentally.
Taylor, thank you for the super chat. Taylor says, do we think ALR loves suffering or being in pain or pretending to because it gets her attention? Like, my God, of course she does. Hello, did you just hear my story about taking Joan to the hospital? It's the same shit. And now I've forgotten what I was going to say here. Let me listen. I'm just bad tonight. I'm sorry. I'm very distracted.
I would have made sure I was in a better place emotionally, mentally.
What I was going to say, Jan, I got you in a second. Um, what I was going to say is, are you trying to say now that your opening line of "I'm going to be your new wifey," you might not have been in the right emotional place to proffer that engagement? Stupid thing to say. Jan on the Lamb, thank you for the super chat. I picture these two in side by side incubators singing the last farewell.
Um, Before entering this relationship.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Amber says,
I'm still at a
"Yeah,
point in my life where I'm growing and changing from year to year.
yeah, you're
Um,
you're in your
Week to
20s."
week. Me too, though.
yeah. And I think when we first started dating, I thought I was like in a good spot. I was taking medication for mental health, going to therapy regularly. Um, I had felt the best I've felt in my adult life.
And then she moved to Kentucky, and Amber sucked the life out of her. Girl, you were on the road to recovery apparently from whatever ailed you. And then you hit that wall. Bang! Resoundingly crashed into that big ass wall in Kentucky. Just slid into it like, boom! This is Faline. Sorry. This is Amber. This is Faline. Boom! Slid right down the wall for a couple years. Girl, you were doing okay. What happened?
And I thought like it can't get any better than this, but
Oh my
there
god.
was still a lot of things I needed to work on.
Set your bar a little higher, Faline. Are you fucking kidding me? Long White Cloud, thank you, Claire, for the super chat. This is giving 20-year-olds telling you about their several serious long-term relationship with life partners. It is. This is ludicrous.
Yeah.
And I know you saw that firsthand.
Yeah.
Did I miss a super chat?
Both of us have a lot we have to work on.
Bowser.
Yeah.
You're going to be the one that got away.
I'm sorry.
Oh please. Oh please.
Bowser, thank you for the super chat. Bowser says, you're cute. Thank you. Tequila and Donuts, thank you for the super chat. Tequila and Donuts says, mentally stable equals move in with Amber. I know, after 3 weeks, right? I'm in a really good place. I'm feeling good about myself. I'm going to therapy. I'm getting my feet back on the ground. I'm going to be your next wifey. Bye, everybody. It's been 3 weeks. I'm moving to Kentucky to live. With who? Oh, this girl I met on the internet. You want to see a picture? How do you explain that to your friends?
Because I think about that saying where it's just like, we're right for each other, but like not right now. You know? And you never know what the future holds.
That's it. You never know what the future holds.
You never
You
know.
never know.
Never know.
Who fucking knows?
Who fucking knows if we're meant to be? It'll be in the future.
Okay, so next question is, how are you feeling?
And it's been a rough few days.
Yeah, me too.
That first day, especially, like, because I mentioned, I told them about you drinking and how scary that was.
Yeah, I'm not very good at
Celebrating on your own. It's hard to go overboard.
I'm not an emotional person. Amber is definitely the emotional one out of the two of us.
Yes, I am.
Ingeborg, thank you for the super chat. Ingeborg says, you're going to be the one that got away. Girl, you've been watching reaction channels. You didn't come up with that line. She said that about Destiny. She didn't say that about Becky, because Becky was, like Becky said, never good enough. I know that because I am also never good enough. That's what narcs
I
do.
bottle up my emotions until I can't take it anymore, and that first day I definitely pushed everything down until it just came out in the worst way possible.
Heroisms is a member for 1 month and says Amberlynn Reed never seeing a 20-something drink before. LOL. Okay, that's what I said. Yeah, she got hammered and she regretted the. Oh, Amber says, oh, she regretted it so deeply the next day. Yeah, guess what? I don't know. I regretted drinking very deeply the next day, most days in my 20s when I drank.
But I've been allowing myself to cry. I've been allowing myself to sit in those sad moments, not stay there, but just sit for a moment. Um, and actually talking about it, like talking about it with you has been fairly therapeutic.
It's weird.
Really?
I will
No,
say.
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird when the only person you have to talk about your breakup is the person that you're breaking up with. That's weird. Go talk to your friend, your parent, your confidant, your priest, your therapist. Go talk to anybody. But the person that you're breaking up with, that's not therapeutic. That's twisted. Sorry. Weird.
Even as painful as it is, I feel like that's probably a good thing to talk about it, you know? And I'm proud of you because I know through our whole relationship, it's hard for you to express your feelings.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we're grieving the same thing. It's like I still feel like, even though this is our breakup, I still feel like you're on my side,
Of course.
you know?
And you're on mine.
Of course.
I know a lot of people don't get it.
And that's okay.
You don't
Because
have
they
to.
didn't live it, and it's fine.
Yeah, because like people say, we don't know Faline. We didn't know your guys' relationship.
I don't know. This to me just sounds like her saying everything she has to say to make it as easy as possible to get the hell out the door. That's what I would do. I'm sorry. That's what I would do with a narc. If I wanted to get the hell away from a narc, that's what I would do. Random Sarcasm says Jade is great rocking the hell out of this. I think so. It feels like a show, doesn't it? Spazzy Trish says, I'm not sure they actually broke up. Oh, I think they did. This is insane. It's like a show. I think this is like a show, but I do think they broke up. It's weird, though, isn't it? Nice AI chat voice impersonating Fleen. Nah, I think it's real. I think it's real. I know there's a chunk in the community who seem to think, and somebody said even Crusader thinks that this is all for clicks and views. Nah. Amber's not going to fake this for clicks and views. This is her holy space. Love. Her significant other. The person she's going to spend the rest of her life, she's not going to fuck with that. Mm-mm. Her weight, her body, her shame, her everything else, absolutely, but not this. This is sacred to her.
Relationship, like
in my humble opinion, this is real.
What I try to get across to people is that like what you see on camera isn't my full life.
No, you're a bitch behind
what's
the camera.
important to me
Imagine what we don't see
is you, and I protected your privacy for so long, and I'm going to continue to do so. But by doing that, they didn't get to see the beauty in us. They didn't see the fun. They didn't see the love.
No, we saw you playing sexy Jenga. We saw the Legos. We saw, I don't think, did we see paint by numbers? I don't think so. We saw crosswords are no, that would be thinking. Thinking isn't good. We saw many things. We saw, the Legos, of course. How could I forget the Legos? And the scratch arts. We saw all kinds of things. Aquatic Beef member for a month, thank you for your super chat, says, Fleen sounds like she read How to Escape a Narc. I agree. And Christine Schaefer, thank you for your super chat member for 2 months, says, I feel Faline has far deeper issues than we know. I would imagine so. Why the hell did she end up there? That's what I said. Diamond painting.
And that's okay.
Jam, I forgot about your diamond painting.
But there was a lot of that.
There was a lot.
There was a lot of that.
I don't think Faline did the diamond painting, to be honest. I think that one was all Amber, but yes, the cornstarch slurry. How could we forget the cornstarch, the gingerbread house that Amberlynn... We saw so much. We saw the love. We saw the passion. We saw the implied sexy Jenga. We never saw the Jenga with anything sexy written on it, but you told us you were writing stuff on it.
Yes.
It's a house full of love.
Even now, there's still laughter and
So much fun still.
Yeah.
So many more Legos to put together.
stupid inside jokes.
Yeah.
Faline and Bambi
And
are never really
I
going to
only
die.
expect that to continue.
Of course.
Yeah, me too.
But no relationship is perfect.
Nope.
Do you think Faline's a narc and we never found out because she stayed off the camera? Because either of these is 100% Amber's words, or I'm getting some narky-ass vibes from Faline here. Just vibes. Just vibes. We don't know. We don't know her enough.
You for acknowledging, what you need.
This is just weird.
Same. So the last question.
Last question.
Is there anything else you want to say or you want to add?
It's not a question.
Or whatever it may be. This isn't the last time you guys are going to hear from Faline. But
So the last question off Instagram, somebody asked off Instagram, was, is there anything else you want to add? Amber didn't write those. Those were from Instagram, you guys. Right?
by the way, because we do have some months together. And I'm going to start vlogging again. I don't want it to be awkward for her to be,
They have some months together. Is she staying till the end of... They don't have a lease anymore. She's month by month now, right? Is that what you're doing? We do that here. I don't know if you do that there. Go to access Becky's post. You go to Kind of Good, Kind of Beck on YouTube and click on Community, and it's there. Or it's posted in the Amberverse in the TNA Community Discord.
Her limbs to be part of my vlogs still, so
you really should have done
it.
It should have been Amber on the camera with just Faline's hand flipping around on the side. We would have loved that. Taylor, when do we think Becky will speak out? I kind of think she's going to now. I really do. I don't know when. I think she's going to make sure she can't get sued, which she can't. And then I think she might spill some tea. I have a feeling it'll be with Destiny. That would be pretty powerful, wouldn't it? Kankleshanks, thank you for the super chat. Kankleshanks says they didn't break up. They mutually decided not to do the damn thing. They're just not doing the damn thing. They got this, bitches.
Make it very clear that this is not... I mean, it's dramatic. But it's not the type of drama that I think people want or they're looking for.
Because you're so mature now. You're just too damn
So yeah, anyways, is there anything else that you'd like to say?
You're a good person.
Thank you. That was random. I was not expecting that. So are you.
No, but you're a genuinely good person. Like, I've never... See, you got me emotional.
I see the...
What? Please. Can we quantify this at all? What is it about Amber that makes her a good person? I mean, you can call it anybody's a good person. Somebody will say, oh, they're really nice. Guess what? Everybody's nice. People have probably run into... People said Ted Bundy was nice. Everybody can be nice. Everybody can be a good person. What is it that makes Amber such a good person? Is it how she reaches out to people, how she touches people, how she helps people? Is it how she contributes to society and makes it just a better world for everybody? I don't know. What is it about Amber that makes her a good person? I just want to know. Puffin time. Soon. Thank you for the super chat. Puffin time says, I'm calling it now. ALR is coming back in a couple of weeks saying we got back together. All right. You see it here. We've put it on the screen. Puffin time. It's marked for posterity. We can revisit this if you're right. Nicole Y, thank you for the super chat, says that's subjective and proves nothing to be good. Exactly. Subjective. Quantify it for me.
They're starting.
I've never had someone show me what I'm worth,
Oh,
What the fuck does that mean?
I guess.
you're worth so much. And that's
So because Amberlynn Reed had an unhealthy obsession over you, that made you feel worthy? I don't know what. How did it? What? My head hurts now.
why this is happening, because you deserve the world.
And she's stuck with you.
And sadly, right now,
I can't give that to you.
because of circumstances, I can't give you that. You know?
And I can't give you that.
No, nobody can give anybody that because Amberlynn weighs a quarter ton and refuses to care about herself. You know, we all, we flip around that RuPaul expression. You know, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? Amen. It's true. And anybody who is Amberlynn Reed is not loving themselves. That's not an example of a human being who loves and values themselves at all. At all. So, do the math. I got an amen up in here, right?
I know. But we can be best friends and we can be in each other's lives.
Until
You
the
know?
next one comes around.
Yeah. I mean,
So if Faline is actually genuine in this feeling, how is Faline going to feel in 2 weeks when the new Mrs. Amberlynn Reed comes to town? She might be moved out by then, but they're best friends. They're the very bestest of friends, and they're going to be in each other's lives all the time, all the time. Marcia, I had to scroll back to see that comment. I want to read this. Marcia says, "What if Faline was raised by a worse narc? So by comparison, Amber is an angel, and also that's what she ended." You know what? That's possible, and that might also be why she feels a little narky to me. Because you know what? Like I was a full-fledged damn narcissist for a good chunk of my life till I realized, wait a second, this isn't me. This is learned behavior. This isn't really who I am. And I went to therapy and I fixed it, and I'm not that way anymore. But yeah, so maybe when you're raised by a narc, it rubs off. You can't help it as a child. You're impressionable, right? So yeah. And the other thing is, guess every guy I ever dated was a damn narc because that's what you think is normal, right? If your parent loves you by treating you like shit, then that's what you think love is. It makes sense. Good point. Very insightful. Damn, my alerts are smart ass human beings.
yeah, you're just a good person. Like, I know there's people out there who just want to see the character of Amberlynn, but
I'll get you a second.
behind the scenes and off camera, you're a good person.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to.
If Amber didn't write this for her, Flene's been there so long she's talking as much like Amber as Amber talks like her, which is possible. Christine, thank you for the super chat. Christine says their interactions always felt like a couple who just started marriage counseling, trying way too hard. It never felt genuine. Well, I know. I mean, after 2 years, they're still, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. After 2 years, that didn't feel very real to me. Thornback, whomst is mirroring whomst. Say that 5 times fast, you guys.
See your growth in the next phase of your life.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping you do take the time to just learn about you more.
Stop lying. You're going to be a jealous ex. You just want me to be single. I'm just kidding.
Fuck out of here.
See, we be joking still.
Get
No.
the fuck out of here.
I don't think I've ever wanted to be single this bad in my life. I have not been single since I was 16. Like when you really
That's true.
realistically think about it,
That is true.
I've always either been in a relationship or I've been talking to somebody, but I don't want that. I want to see who I am as a single individual.
Same here.
That's going to be interesting for us both to find that, you know?
What the hell are her vlogs going to be? What are her vlogs going to be now? Just opening shit? Is she just going to be opening shit now? And showing us her closet? I don't get it, man. What is she going to do? What is she going to do? I'm telling you, Mr. Snowflake's already taken a little walk. I don't know who might follow him if this is the... I hope she moves to her mom's. I said that last night. I really hope she moves to her mom's. Bob Smith, thank you for the super chat member for 4 months. Says, I'm late. Sorry if you already said it already. Hope you and Joan are okay. Joan is fine. She's a histrionic damn narcissist. She's home. I made her supper, made her fucking tea, put her on the couch, got her settled. She's fine. She got out of going away. She's happy as a pig and shit. Narcs always win. Just like sloppy roommates always win, because you always clean the shit up, right? Eventually. Soli, thank you for the super chat. Soli says she's definitely not saying single. Who's going to take care of her? Because no, she can't even take care of her own pets. How's she going to clean the litter box for 2 cats? Lainey, thank you for gifting 5 members. Lainey, that's very generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't been single in a while. I mean, there are periods of time where I'm single. But
really, 2 empty mirrors.
I want some extended period
Yeah.
of time.
It's going to be good for you.
Yeah. It's going to be a time of growth, time of reflection.
Hi.
It's going to be weird for me and hard, but...
Hi, Cliche 1. Well, hello, Cliche 2. Can you just say anything real and genuine? Is there anything authentic at all in this? This is the most rehearsed crap I've ever heard. Good night, Ella. Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. Bless your heart. Get some sleep. Tomorrow's karaoke. Victorian Beauty, thank you for the super chat. Victorian Beauty says, this is ALR's Wattpad fanfic about her own breakup. That sounds about right.
It's going to be interesting because, like, I've noticed, like, especially in the last, like, maybe 4 years of my life, I like to be alone. Like, I like my alone time. You know?
See, don't go crazy.
That's not true. That's not true. When have we seen that? More memes, thank you for the super chat. More memes says, the Polly girl says she's going to be single. Sus. This is so stupid. This is also stupid.
Crazy with that.
I mean, yes, I love being near you. I love being near you. That doesn't change. But, like, you know, those couple of times where you went to see your family and I was here, like, I loved that alone time, you know?
No, you made videos and we saw it, and you were the saddest sad sack we've ever seen. You don't love being alone. You're so flippin' sad, you don't know what to do with yourself when you're alone. This is the stupidest. Hello, gaslighting. You've made videos. What about when Becky wanted to go visit her dying mom and you made that whole video about, she's leaving me? Guilting the hell out of Becky. God. And Becky, if you ever watch this, I doubt you do, bless your heart, but if you do, you can say whatever the hell you want to say. It was your life, okay? Your life. And she abused you. And your version of the story is just as fucking valid as hers. She's monetized it. Why can't you? Ridiculous bitch threatening to sue. Becky, I wanted you to walk away unscathed. I wanted you so with my every fiber in my being. Wanted Becky to look at this shit in the rearview mirror and never again. But she's making that impossible. I want Becky to come back and drop all the fucking tea on her that she can. It doesn't even have to be exaggerated. Just tell us. She deserves it. Really, Amber's been doing it for 10 fucking years to every girlfriend she's ever had, and nobody got it harder or worse than Becky. Becky, we know. We know how bad it must have been when that camera turned off. I know. God, I feel for
I
you.
mean, I think you need some alone time.
Becky.
Oh, absolutely. You as well.
I do. Yeah, I just need to figure out where I'm gonna settle. I mean, maybe I'll hop from place to place for a little bit.
Gotta
Night,
be a
Janet.
little realistic,
I see somebody
but
saying night, Mama Snowflake.
you're gonna figure it out. You're a free spirit. This isn't the end of
You're not a free spirit.
us.
If you moved your whole damn life to Kentucky to live on a couch with a quarter-ton girlfriend and never go out again, I don't think you qualify as a free spirit. Just saying.
It's
Just a new chapter.
It's just a new chapter. It hurts, but I feel like it'll be worth it, hopefully, in the end.
You don't have a choice, bitch.
I can only see good things coming from this.
Yeah, same.
Wow, that was depressing.
Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says she's withholding Becky from venting and money, except she's not. She's just trying to sound big and scary. That's what narcs do. When they're backed in a corner, they threaten, right? They make all kinds of threats. Mine threatens suicide. Oh, sorry, I guess I can't say that word. Mine threatens to unalive herself. Last time she did it, I said, "Oh, are you going to unalive yourself? What method are you going to use?" Change the conversation. So yeah, it's an idle threat. Again, Becky, either do it with me or do it with Becky or do it on your own, but friggin' time to talk. You need to heal from this bitch. And I think right now the only way left to do it is to have your say and say your truth. Because you've been a noble, upstanding woman for a long time. You deserve it.
Stop right now.
Becky.
Over here crying, you're crying.
I know you ended up crying, you emotional thing. Where did this emotion come from?
You must have put some teardrops up in my eyes.
Yeah, that's what
while
it
I wasn't
was.
looking.
That's what it was.
Yeah, you put something in the air, making my eyes water. That's all it is.
Whatever. It's the chemtrails.
Don't get me started, because you know I will go off.
Their whole conversation is so banal and surface level. For 2 years they've been together, and this is the kind of conversations they have. They don't even sound like people who know each other. And I mean, that's narcs, right? Narcs are really surface level. You could ask Joan what my channel name is, she wouldn't know. I wear a Merc t-shirt, she doesn't know who Merc is. Narcs don't care.
On some sort of conspiracy.
Oh my god, we should start a podcast.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, nobody wants to listen.
Absolutely nobody would understand what we're talking
Nobody
about.
cares.
There would be like a select few people who are like,
Jade's a friggin' narc. Did you just hear what she said? Nobody would understand, because your conspiracy theories are so deep and intellectual, nobody's going to understand what you're talking about. Shut up.
yeah, I get it.
Jade,
Yeah,
you should
for
have come on
sure.
camera sooner. You're gross.
Anyways,
Oh,
thank you,
yeah.
Faline, for using your voice to just share your side. We've had a few days to reflect, and I definitely feel a lot more level-headed and clear-headed versus how I.
Megan says, this is a particularly good coffee. Megan says, if Amber threatens legal action against Becky, I'm sure we can get a lawyer to defend her pro bono. No one likes Amber. And you know what? We have a huge community and a lot of smart people in here. I bet you we got a lawyer in here somewhere. If not in the alert community, in the larger Amberverse community.
Felt a couple days ago, so that's good. And I think you're feeling the same way. I can kind of tell.
Moon Dance
It's
says, so Faline is allowed to share her side, but Becky and Destiny aren't. Well, the difference is Faline is sitting on Amber's knee, and Amber's got her hand up her ass, and she's controlling all the words that are coming out of Faline's mouth. Amber can control the narrative. That's why Faline is allowed to talk. Why does this? My mouse is
Starting to
right
sink
now.
in.
I'm sorry, you guys.
I feel like,
Haven't fully digested it yet, but it's starting to sink in.
yeah, this situation is going to be like an onion. And right now,
Yeah.
I think we're just slowly getting into the second layer.
Oh my god.
Speaking of onions,
What?
can we watch Shrek?
If you guys want to know a random fact about Faline, Shrek is her favorite movie. She's seen it like maybe 300 times. So, random fact.
But you won't watch it with me.
Whatever. I can't watch any movies. My attention span, I don't.
Don't play with me. We've watched movies. You had me watch Krampus.
You fell asleep halfway through.
It was so bad.
You didn't get to see the gingerbread men.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
He was down the chimney.
No. I'm talking when they're trying to kill
know each other.
and then like the creepy thing in like the basement.
Oh no, I slept through all that.
Yeah, you did. Anyways, we're gonna probably take a nap. Neither of us have been sleeping very good. She's on the couch. I'm in the bedroom. Where a lot of wonderful moments went down. So it's hard. Sorry, TMI. I mean, in all. Sorry. So it's just hard for me to, sleep in the bed. But so I think we're both going to take a nap. And then we have some grocery shopping we have to do. So, all right, you guys.
Well,
we will see.
Well, what the hell else would you do, Amber? Come on. What the hell else are you going to do? Sleep and eat? Have a nap, order food. What the hell else? Put together a Lego? Edit on the toilet?
See you later. And thank you, Faline, for just being great.
Don't play with me. You know you're the great one.
No, it's not. See, everything's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
Best friends for life.
You're stuck with me.
Bye, guys.
Well, there you have it. Sorry, no, you don't want to watch this. This is interesting, but you don't want to watch. Stop, Merc, make it stop. Make it go away. I don't know what to say. Was that the most performative piece of crap you've ever heard? I don't want to talk about it. That's an excellent point. Thank you for the super chat. It says Faline is allowed to speak out because ALR is able to monetize it. And like I said, control the narrative. Destiny and Becky don't get that luxury. They do not. Who's talking to me in the damn Discord when I'm live streaming? Oh. That's silly. Hi, I'm live. Oh, Mr. Snowflake just said good night. So there you go. Little Snowflake has gone to bed. So there'll be no thirsting in here tonight. Did you see the new Thirsty merch? It's really good. One of the alerts drew it, and then I kind of tweaked it a little bit. It's mostly alerts, talent. Very funny stuff. So, yeah. What do you think about that, you guys? Tell me do. Tell me true. Tell me do. Princess Pillows says it's BS. Thank you for the super chat. Says it's BS. The breakup is shut Becky up. She's scared. Maybe. And Lala, I missed your member for 3 months super chat. I didn't miss it because clearly I'm reading it now. Lala says, if I can stop this thing to do this thing. Come on, man. Amber is a horrible person. I won't take it back. No sympathy bone for Lala. Boneless. I'm just like a big jellyfish. No sympathy bones left. No fucks in the basket. We're all done with everything right now. None of that anymore. No updates on the snowflake jewelry. Sorry to say. What do you think, you guys? Do you think Becky's going to speak out? Should we have a pollment? We haven't had a pollment in a while. I would like to know your thoughts. I'm going to run a poll. And if you're new to the channel, because we have many viewers now, we call it a pollment when we run a poll. Sometimes I just need to know your thoughts. Will Becky talk? I'm just curious if you think she will or not. And also because we haven't had a pollment in a while. Look at that, boom, right off the bat. Jody Sommer. Jody Sommer is a moderator and has a free member 6-month chat and would like to say, vote for Jody for new wifey. Below, Jody would like to be the new wifey. Jody has been on an aggressive campaign to see leg for many, many months now, and has it come to fruition for Jody? No. Sadly, no. But now she wants to be the new wifey. So if it comes to a vote, I'm sure the alert community would be strongly behind you, Jody. But like I told you, don't move that bitch to Canada. We don't want her up here. She will not fare well in Winnipeg. She just won't. Just don't do it. Becky. Everybody's I know. Somebody posted that, right? Oh, in the Discord I saw somebody posted that GIF, the Tom Harlock. Becky. I know, everybody's such a damn Becky fan. So a lot of you guys think, you know what? I'm going to run another poll because there's another thing I'm curious about. Because a lot of you are saying it. Oh, I can only run one poll at a time. So let's see. 82% of you think Becky will talk. I think that's a resounding enough lead that we can end that poll. Because I want to start another one. I want to know, you guys, what you think. Because a lot of you seem to think that this breakup is not real. Is the breakup real? I want to know. Let's poll the audience and see what you think. You know what I think because I've told you. Don't let that sway your opinion. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Shout out to at what cereal is that? Why? Did I miss something? What cereal is that posted a compilation? Okay. Sorry, I'm very sing-songy the last 24 hours. Perhaps that's because tomorrow is karaoke finally. And we're going to tonight. Oh, here's something I want to talk about. For those of you who don't want to talk to me, bugger off. We're done with Amber. Some Discord community chit chat member stuff right now, I guess. Just short. And then we'll look at the poll. Karaoke is tomorrow. I think I have found a way to make it work really well so we can sound good and not be as like cutting in and out and stuff like we were last time. So I would like tonight if a couple of people would like to test that with me. You know, you don't have to sing a whole song or anything. We just want to see if the timing is right, because we had a latency issue with playing videos and I think I've solved it. But you have to play you have to be on a not mobile. Ren, thank you for the super chat. Ren says, I think Faline initially brought up breaking up with Amber, and somehow in the conversation, Amber convinced herself it was mutual. Sounds pretty good to me. Amber, it's not mutual. It's not mutual. Okay, you don't have to be a good singer. We don't care. Quite frankly, there's a lot of very popular singers who are not good at all. You just got to have some, cojones. That's all. If you want to play your own instrument, Vero, I know Veronica plays guitar. Spanish guitar is beautiful. We encourage that. You can do that instead of karaoke. You don't have to have your camera on. You can just have your mic on if you feel more comfortable doing that. Some people are good, some people are not good, but it doesn't matter because everybody's great because it's fun. Danny Moore, thank you for the super sticker with the little kiss blowy kissy. You can Discord on mobile, of course, and you can karaoke on mobile, but it won't be quite the same. I love you, Merc, but I can't listen to these two. Well, we're done listening to those two. Unless you've come, Keyjack might have joined us late. So yeah, karaoke should be fun. The other thing I wanted to mention is that we've opened it up to all of the Discords. Snowflakes, Crusaders Discord are welcome to come in. You have to join my Discord, join the TNA community, and you will only sadly see the one thread, and it's called the Karaoke Cave. And that thread will be open for anybody to come and join us. Quite frankly, even if you're not in one of their Discords, now that I've said it publicly, you could probably come in too. That thread will disappear after karaoke, but we want as much people in there to have as much fun as possible. Yeah. I don't know if did you guys hear? Becky made a community post. I don't know if you heard. Becky did. She did. I could make the man a little bigger. Sometimes I don't like to be this big, though. Let's see. Do I like it today? I'm a little bright. It's a little overlit. That's a little better, right? A little nighttime vibe. Claire just reposted the damn thing. Victorian Beauty says, wait, what's a community post? It's confusing. I did not... Ingeborg, I didn't give him the treats. He's sleeping. Should I go over there and treat him up before we go? Also, before I go, I do want to say thank you to you guys, because I'm telling you, my stress level was pretty high when I started this stream. I literally, I rolled Joan's wheelchair over to the frickin' hospital in the rain and just brought her home, got her comfortable, and didn't have much time before the live stream. I was pretty stressed, and I feel so much better, and it's all because of you guys. Olivia Metcalf, 4 months. Yes, we haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you. She says, haven't made it in a while. Hello, friends. Nice to see you, Olivia. And Rain, always making it rain in here, gifted 10 new memberships because Rain wants to hear everybody sing tomorrow. And, it's highly requested. It's highly requested. I'm going to go over there. I'll have to yell if you want to hear me, but look at how sleepy his little sleeper face is. I'll take the camera. I have the camera in a weird place because it's on the charger, but now that we're almost done, I'll take it off and you can see his face, because I know you like to see his face. Okay, little Bo. I can't see here. Let's see. There's the little Bo. Hi, Bo. Hi, little Bo. Are you a sweet man? Oh, such a sweet man. Here. It's hard for me to see. Hang on a second. There he is. Yeah. You want some treats? Such a good boy. Hold on. Okay. You want to say goodbye? No. Okay. There you go. Oh, look at his little face. My goodness. Okay, between you guys and that face, how could I possibly say stressed out? The name of the Discord is the TNA Community. Now, I don't know if the thread is open just yet, but when the stream is finished, I will make sure it's made public. I mean tomorrow. Tomorrow the stream will be made public before we start karaoke. So you might be able to join tonight and not see anything, but we'll sort tomorrow. You will. I know that's the monkey point of view, right? That is another map of Costa Rica behind him on the wall, in case you need to know. Riri, Rio, very busy man. Clean. Look at the face. God, I love him so much. Thank you guys all for joining me tonight. It's not that long. 7:30, 8:30. Yeah, I guess we're not that short tonight. You know, sometimes life gets in the way. Let's check this poll before we go. Is the breakup real? 68% of you think the breakup is real, but 32% think it is not. So that's not overwhelming odds, but it is a majority. I agree with you. I think the damn thing is real. That tonight, I don't have a clue what that was. Nobody knows what that was. Weird. Anyway, let's call it a night. I want to see you all in karaoke tomorrow. Start singing tonight. La 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 la. Practicing tonight. And I want to see a couple of you come and help me test out the system, because we want to look slick tomorrow for all the new people. We don't want to look like we don't know what we're doing. Thank you all for joining me. Let's hope Amber doesn't upload tomorrow, because I'd really rather not cover it anymore. What more can she say? She's not saying anything. Rio's going to have a bath. I'm going to have a bite to eat. Thank you all for joining me. Until we meet again, please be kind. And hasta luego.